Hey guys, how y'all doing today? What is up? It's this BR. I'm here, man, to talk to y'all about a few things, okay? We're going to try to get down to the nitty gritty. I was having trouble, making the part two video, and Jazz's video on the Hosh entries is what I was actually going to focus on. But why? He's already done the video, and it's fantastical, okay? Gives you the steps to follow and everything, And basically, what I'm going to show you today is a few things. We're going to first talk about overtrading. I got into it a little bit the other day when MT and I were on, and I want to tell you about what in this class. Now, you can go research what overtrading is from other people in other situations, but I'm talking about what's happening in our class. Probably they're all correct on the guys that I have read and girls that I've read on what overtrading is. But in our class, I do believe what actually it is when you have uh, people, let me get this over here. When you have a trade, okay, and you're going by something, okay, that somebody else has said to you, okay, and you do not believe that, not without a certainty that that trade's going to win. If you're not 100% sure what that person has told you, go ahead and trade it now. Um, uh, then you're actually over trading. If you research this right here and get a lot of different things down, okay, but yet you still take a trade and you're not 100% sure that that trade's going to win, you're over trading. Anytime, man, you don't think that a trade's going to win, you will overtrade it. It's kind of like right here. If you sell it right now, okay, and you're saying, I don't know if it's going to win, or there's a 95% chance it's going to win, or there's a 80% chance it's going to win, or whatever, you're overtrading it, okay? You're actually chasing that trade down because the actual trader's up here. See, now you've already got blues, yellows in it, okay, going back because it's still an uptrend for now, okay? But I wanted to show you this right here on exactly, man, what I'm talking about here. Overtrading and stuff is kind of wild. I'll be honest with you. It's easy to do, and it's easy to get caught up in it. Okay, Jazz has got a video talking about the flow of different things. Okay, and what the flow actually is. Okay, this is a flow. That you got a arrow up right here. You got a blue. That's a trending blue, by the way. Now, if it stays, which it did right there, that means it's got more ups. Okay, for now. Okay, but watch. This is a flow. You see how this flow right here? Let's get my arrow back. Okay. You see how this right here happens? It goes up and then it comes down and then it goes up and then it goes down, then it goes back up. Okay. Now that's a flow. Okay. So you can take it at the BB bands as they flip up to meet the price of the orange road. Okay. But there is a time when you stop taking it up. Okay. And we're going to talk about that. Okay. Um, what is the difference in a trending arrow and a non-trending arrow? Okay, this is something that you had to get in your front. You had to get this burnt into your mind. Okay, there is a difference in a trending arrow and a non-trending arrow. Okay, let's go for the GU right here. Okay, this is a trending arrow. Okay, the trend is up, up, up. That's a trending arrow. This is a trending arrow. Okay, this is a trending arrow. This is a trending arrow. Okay, so when it comes back down, you can buy it when these flip ups happen right there. Okay, it's a trending arrow. Okay, the trending arrow will take it to a road. You see the flip downs right here? This is letting you know that that's its high. Okay, that's where you stop taking it right there to see if it's going to continue or it's going to come down. Because see, there's one thing that nobody in this class for some reason gets, and I'm fixing to show you something. Okay, we have previous arrows. Okay, we have a 4-hour blue with a blue up at the top of the daily. You have to take in account for these arrows right here that they're going to work again. okay? Like this one right here. See, it worked for another hour. Okay, now this is a trending arrow, and they're going to give more pips than a non-trending arrow unless you bust all bands. That's when the pips really come in, is when the bands are busted. But a trending arrow goes with the flow. It goes with it, okay? A non-trending arrow goes against it, okay? And a lot of non-trending arrows don't work, okay? Unless you got a setup like this, a setup like that, and this right here, you see. That's when you know that a non-trending arrow will work, because this is going against the trend. For now, though, the GU is up. No doubt whatsoever it's up. Why? Because we have this right here. Let me get the total eclipse of the heart. We have this. Well, what's happening here? We have this right here. See, this right here. Okay, and it's at that. See, that's why. Okay, we're going to fast forward it. Okay, let's get the arrow. All right, we're going to fast forward it, so we won't have to sit there and watch it. Let me do this right here. Okay, and now we're going to fast forward it. Okay, see, still up, still up, still up, still up. Okay, see it going up there, going to the band. Got high bombs going to the band. Now we're going to stop it. Okay, going to stop it. Okay. Now you got it up. It's busted the 15. It's at the 30 high. It's at the 1 hour high, and now you're getting a flashing red. Okay. Now with the flashing red, that means it could push up a few more pips. Okay. But look at the major number it's at. You know, and I'm not going to get into stock numbers or anything like that and stuff. First, you got to get what the flow is. Okay. If you get what the flow of it is, then you're going to win it. Okay, and this is definitely a nice flow up until it's correlating with 0 number, a BB band, a BB band, and a BB band. Okay, but the problem you got is this. Okay, all right, you got let me do it up here. You got this. See, you got two yellow reds, one on the 8 hour and one on the 4 hour, saying something different. Okay, with a blue right there and a blue right there. Okay, and it's at a stock number, a major stock number. This is the major stock number, 00, and everybody should know what a stock number is. It's 00. That is the best stock number. It's changing a price is what it's doing. Okay, so then you don't have to take it right now. It's going to reverse. Okay, but first it's going to keep pushing up some. Okay, now just watch. That was a good trade down for me. I would have took it, but it's going to take and keep pushing up some because it's struggling. Okay. Okay. See, some people may would have still took that down here. See, right down there. Let me get my arrow over here. Okay. Some people would have took it down there. Okay, because it's still not ready yet. It's going to. There ain't no doubt whatsoever. It's going to crash. Okay. But first off, you got to let it continue. Okay, that was still a good trade down. You had a first move right there. You didn't have to take it. You could have took the second move and stuff, which was over here. Great move, but it's still going to go back up. It's still going to struggle, and then it's going to crash. Okay. Okay. Watch. All right, we're going to reverse it. Fast forward it. Okay. Third move. See, that was still a good trade up right there. Let's get the arrow back. Let's kill this. Okay. You see? Because of this. Okay, you got bands flipping up, you got that, it's off the 1 hour, and you got the 4 hour blue. Doesn't mean though that it's not going to go down. And at happy hour up here is when they usually do it, when they take and do this right here. And let me tell you something, guys. This is from years of watching these charts and knowing what a flow is and stuff. Okay. Now you got all of these arrows saying this. It's still at the high. Okay, let's clear it. Still at the high up here. It came close to the high up there. Those arrows disappeared. Oh, let's back it up a little bit and get what I mean about the arrow. See this kiss? See that kiss right there is flashing, but it's getting too close to something up here. And I'm fixing to talk about that here in just a minute that Steph and I was talking about a while back. Okay. But it's going to disappear. See how it disappeared? Because it got real close to the high, and you got these previous signals. The previous signals let you know that it's going to do a big pullback. Okay, and see, watch. all the way to the end, it did a big pullback. See, that's a flow. The same thing with the, you see, it hit the high at the 1 hour, it hit the 4 hour, it hit the 8 hour. You got previous signals. See, previous. Let's look at this. Previous, see, previous. See, we're a signal class, so you need to take that into account. Always take it in account. And this did come down. Okay, it came down and went through the arch road, then went right back up. Okay, that's your up trade, is when it gets down to the lowest possible point. Okay, and we're going to continue with that here in just a minute. Okay, but see, this was actually a better trade than this trade or this trade. Okay, this was an actual better trade. You had everything correlating with it. Okay, that is definitely a trade down. Okay, and the reason why is you got previous signals. Now, it won't continue in that path, of course, so you need to realize that. Okay, it's just a pullback off of a major trend. You see this 45 right there? See that? See, that lets you know this is a major trend up. Okay, now this is something else that we need to talk about. Okay, do you see this daily signal right there? 8-hour signal and this daily signal right there. They let you know with the trend, because the trend's still up overall. Okay, with the trend, they're going to go for several days. Okay, several days of it, they're going to go. Okay, and you can count them. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They are trend makers. Okay, with the trend. Against the trend, this is what happens. Against the trend. Okay, when they come up with a trend, they take you to a road, and that's about it. Usually to the 8 hour and the 4 hours when they do it. Okay, against the trend. When it's against the trend, okay, then you have a situation. Now this right here does reverse. It does come back up because we start getting blues. Okay, blues and everything let you know the longer the term blue, the better, the bigger the pullback. Okay, it lets you know. Okay, we got to understand that every single arrow is telling you something. Okay. Okay. And it lets you know that it goes with the flow. Okay. So with the previous arrow, like here on the 1 hour right there, let me know it was going to there. Okay. With these right here, previous, it was coming back down. And that's what it did, from 0.5 down to the 80s. Okay. But look, you got your BB bands flipping up. This right here will flip up probably to right there, and that will be your low. Okay, that's a trade back up. Okay, and you have to understand that. Okay, trending arrows gives you way more pips too than non-trending arrows. A lot of times it's like 30 to 40% more pips. Okay, you need to understand that with the trend. Okay, now when you have a ranging market, okay, you will see it on different time frames, like right here on the GC. That's a ranging market for right now. Look how many days it's going up and down, up and down, up and down. Now, that's some massive pips right there, up and down. There ain't no doubt about it, because we trade in between these bands. That's where we trade. Now, it busted it, pulled right back up, and then it hit it, and that's coming back down. And that's what they do every single day. Every day. They never stop doing this. Okay? Oh, what happened there? Oh, I got you. I went all the way to the end of the video. Let me kill this.
Hello,
Lord
this
have
is
mercy.
Groetemas.
I have no idea what that is. But anyway, you got to get this burnt into your mind, okay, that a trending arrow gives more pips right there, and they work for a few more candles. It's not just one candle that they'll work. They'll work for more candles, and it takes you to a high and then comes back because of those two. Okay, you have to understand that. Okay, non-trending arrows don't give as many. Trending arrows gives you way more, like 30-40% more. Okay, all right. Blue trades. Okay, trending blues versus non-trending blues. You had this trending blue right there. You had this trending blue right there, and it took you to the 1 hour. Okay, if these right here had not been there, right there on previous hours, that kiss that pulled up right there would have skyrocketed. I mean, it would have gone through the band, and we'd had another band bust on the daily in class. Okay, but they were there, let me know that it's going to come back down, and it correlated with the 0 number. See, that's when you know for a fact it's going to do it. Okay, when they correlate, when they do the same thing. Okay. All right. Now, um, let's see here. I got some notes written down here. Against trend when price has busted bands in opposite direction. When you have bands, okay, that are busted on long terms, okay, look at all these bands that got busted, and then they leveled out, okay, and then you had these right here show up, letting you know that it's going to come back. Okay, it's a nice pullback. That's what that's letting you know. Okay, now for what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles, it did not bust the band, okay, at the top. What it's doing is it's testing this to go back down to here. Then it will skyrocket again. Because look at the price, okay? Look at the price, okay? This is a few days ago. Look at the price, and it will let you know that this right here, actually it's a month ago. It's been ranging up here for a while because it did pull back pretty good size. You know, went down to what, 24 and stuff. Didn't pop right back up. Now it's at 28, which I said Friday that it would go to 28 and stuff. And I had my TP set at 0, and it killed it and everything, cut it out. I bought in at 47, 43. I'm sorry, 43, and just left it open. And when I left the class, I put it at the TP will be 0, and it went to 02.8. So there you go. I was 100% sure of it though. I didn't worry about it. Nothing. I knew that it was going to because we had those dailies still kicking in. Okay. Well, let's go to demo 2. Okay. Let's go to demo 2 over here. I really like this ink thing, but the ink thing, if you don't go over here and hit something else, it won't take it. Let me go to another one of these right here. But anyway, um, demo 2, okay, is done on Thursday, June 4th. Actually, yeah, Thursday, June 4th. Okay, but it doesn't actually matter. All of this right here will still happen. It doesn't matter. It's every day. Okay, it doesn't matter what the date is actually. Okay, and we need to realize that none of this actually matters on the dates. Okay, but you have it right here at the 1 hour. Okay, okay. Let me get my arrow. You have it right here on the 1 hour. Okay. You have a previous 4 hour. I know you got a blue, but that's not trending blue. You got an 8 hour that popped up. You got close to the orange road. Okay. You're down at the bottom, down at the bottom. These signals did work down to the bottom. Did work down to the bottom because this is your new low now. Okay. All right. Now, watch what happens. Okay. We're going to fast forward it. Okay. It's definitely up. Okay. And where's your trade at? If you're going to take it. I'm fixing to show you. This is a beautiful BT2 stew trade. Beautiful. Okay. Fixing to show you. Okay. All right. Now watch. Okay. See how it played around right there on the orange roads? Now this is a trending kiss right there. See how it played around right there on the orange road? And because you had that, okay, previous, it let me know that sucker was going up. There was no doubt whatsoever at all about it. It was going up. It was clear, even though we had that. It's done its job. Look how close it got to the orange road. See, also about these orange roads, okay? Here's something that CBAS pointed out. Well, it didn't touch the orange road. What they do is they'll come down to this orange road, push it down, okay, to act like it's not fixing to touch it. Then all of a sudden, when it goes back up, it's right on the orange road, or it is close to it, like it is right here. Because just a minute ago, let's go back. Let's go back for a second, okay? You see how far away it looked? Now look at it. Okay, now it's real close to it. You see, because what it does, the orange road flip, it comes back up. Okay, you got to remember that. Okay, but this was a fantastic up trade. Now, here's the question. Okay, well, why didn't this signal right there work? It was a previous signal to BR. You had that BR. Well, because you had the trending signal that outweighed that. Okay, look, you see these signals right here? See, let me know it's going up, going up, going up. You had a big pullback. Okay, a pullback. Okay, because let's see what the high of it is. It's at 59. Okay. Okay, let's go down, see what the high of it is. Yep. What did it do? Did it hit what, 95, 94? Yep, hit 95, 96, somewhere up in here, right up there. See, that's a high. Okay, it's busted the 4 hour, probably got a few more pips to go, and then it'll crash. It's syncing again with the 0, 0. It's correlating with it. The bands, man, when they correlate with that number, it is over. Okay, but this was a definite up, even though it ranged right there for what, 45 minutes before it went back up in its trend. Okay, so you didn't even have to sell none of this, buy none of this, just wait for that to happen. Okay, because see, it's going to go. Okay, and you could have got in at 80 and got 10 pips easy off of it without any issues. The bands kept flipping up because you had a previous trending signal with an 8 hour out the gate. Let's go back and look at it right here. That's a trending 8 hour. You see it? See, new hour, okay, new hour with the trending 8. So letting you know it's going back in its trend. See, because see, one thing about the daily down on a trend like this, it takes it to a road only, unless we had a 4 hour down, an 8 hour down active. This previous opposing signal is letting you know it'll go back in its trend. Now, how they get that accurate, I do not know, but they are that accurate. The charts, you know what's really crazy? I've been noticing on NFP, 9 out of 10 times the charts tell you exactly, man, where it's going to go. The charts do, and 9 out of 10 times it doesn't. I mean, it's amazing, amazing how these charts are so accurate. Thank you, MT. Okay, man, they are just unreal. All right, I've said that trending arrows give way more pips. Okay, and when they come in at the low like that, that's a trending arrow. It's at the low. You had a trending blue right there. It's with the trend. Trend's up. Okay, well, it's on the 4 hour down. No, it's up because you have the 8 hour up and the daily up. Okay, and they're above the orange rows. Okay, so when this arrow comes in, it lets me know, especially with the previous 4, it's going to go up to the 4 hour. No doubt at all. Where did I learn that from? Go and watch Jazz's directional video. Okay, you got to get this into your front. Okay, that these signals are spot on. They will work, and they work for multiple candles, especially when it's a trend. But see, here's the thing: you people, man, what you're wanting to do is you're wanting to buy it right up here at the top instead of letting it pull back, or you'll let it go all the way up here to 80 and then try to buy in at it, and then you start squirming and everything because then it goes against you 8 pips, 9 pips, 10 pips, and some of you have changed your stop loss to 5, and so that's going to kill you. So what you do is you wait for it to pull back as low to the hash band as possible. Now, if it's continuing up, okay, like right over here, let's fast forward it. I'm going to show you something about the hash bands. Okay, when it's continuing up, okay, you see these. Let me get my arrow back. You see these right here? See, it ain't going below. It ain't going below. It ain't going below. So you can keep buying it right there off that hash band. Orange Road. That is a trade up until you see that. When you see that, then the pullback happens. Where does it go? At the bottom. Since it's a band bust, that's an automatic up because it's hitting this. The yellow on the 5 did its job, took you down to a correlating road, correlating road, correlating road. Ain't that something? It's an automatic up. Okay, and let's go forward and see what happens. Okay, because these are trending arrows, trending trades. See that? Ain't that just beautiful? Ain't that just beautiful? Just think about that. And it goes with all the pairs too. It ain't just that one. It ain't just that one. Okay, let's get the arrows. Okay, trending, 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 off the 4 hour, trending, non-trending. Look at that. It only went down probably to down here, probably right there. That's where it went, right there. That's all it did. That's all it did. Plus, that was 1, 2, 3. That was what, 12 hours ago? 10 and a half, something like that. Look, a non-trending arrow, unless it's got a lot of power with it, will not give you a lot of pips unless it's outside all bands. This is definitely going to hit it. There ain't no doubt about it. It's going to hit it. See the difference in this trending arrow okay, versus this. But this is arranging right here. See that off the 4 hour right there, up and down, up and down, up and down. I mean 8 hour, up and down off the 4 hour, up and down, 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 up and down. Okay, trend. Oh, watch this. Watch this. The overall trend for the GC is still up. Okay, okay, but it's been ranging right there, pretty bad. Okay, but you know that when these signals right here come in, right there, they're going to work for multiple candles, and your orange road on the 15 and 30 is your entry on those if you're doing a lot of open TPs. That is your entry. Fixing to get into BT Stu's PDF here in just a second, because it lets you know that these trades right here work all the time. Okay, but everybody's got their panties in a twist. They need to change them. Okay, because you got crap in them. You need to change them. Monday said something the other day, and Monday's on his meds. Okay, and you need to take your meds. Monday said something the other day. He said, it's because I am calm in my trade. I take 2 trades, I'm done. I'm calm in my trades. I know that setup is going to work. Okay, I don't have any issues with it. He calmed himself down instead of asking every 5 minutes, what do you think the G is going to do? What do you think the UC is going to do? What do you think the GA is going to do? What do you think the UC or the GJ is going to do? What do you think? GU, is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? Instead of actually learning it. Because see, what if I'm wrong? Jazz and I were wrong here a month ago on a trade. What if I'm wrong? You need to determine whether or not it's 100% true win every time. 100%. Do you know why we were wrong? It's because we had previous signals and I didn't take them into account. We had previous downs on the GU down. Oh, it looked like it was up. It looked like it was up, but we had previous signals. No active signals except for on the 8 hour. That was all. So it went up a few pips, then crashed. That's what it did. That's a fluid trade. That lets you know that it's a flow. It's going down. But see, it's only going to go so far down, and then it will take it come back up. That's where your entries are at on that type of trade. Okay, but get direction right. Understand these signals are your friend. They tell you where they're going. Previous signals as well, as I just showed you. Previous signals as well. Now this previous signal did work. It went down to the arch road, busted the BB band, and then what do you see? You got them right back up. See, now here's the thing too. If say for an example, okay, what cancels out a signal, okay, is a next signal. Okay, like this signal right here down, it did work. It went through the BB band. This signal voids that signal. Doesn't matter if it's a double top, triple top, it don't matter which that is, a triple top on the 8 hour. There's so many arrows right here, it's pathetic. Look at that. But this signal, that's a trending signal, and it cancels these out. This signal, with this one, it canceled that one down. More likely that was news right there, down. It's like the other day we had a previous signals on the 8 hour, and it went down. It was a solid candle, went through all the way down through the 8 hour orange road. But we had a new 8 hour come in at the new hour. All the blues disappeared, had a new hour, 8 hour, and it had an up signal on it. That canceled out that previous 8 hour, even though it was a nice candle. And the reason why, that was a news candle. That the other day, it looked just like that, but it was solid. It went all the way down. And BT and I both were saying that it's a possibility it's going to go down again. Okay. And the reason why, previous signals. Unless we have one that comes in, it counters that signal out. Now, like on a daily, when a daily shows up, look at that daily. Oh my gosh. With the trend, it's going to go for several days. It sets the mood. I said that last Tuesday, and that's exactly what it did. It set the mood for the whole week. It just would pull back, go back up, pull back, go right back up, because we had previous signals. We need to understand these signals. They are telling you the whole story. They're giving you the story here, that you know that it's going to go up and do these things. Okay? All right? You need to get this, guys. You need to get this. We're going to go to one more. Okay? We're going to go to one more. All right, this one right here. Oh yeah, buddy, this is just delicious. This right here is going to tell you something. Okay, one thing that this one has that the other ones didn't have. All bands are busted, okay, except for this one right here. And then you'll have a top because it'll come to the new hour here in a minute. See right there? Let me get the arrow. See right here? The new hour will come here in just a minute, okay? And it will tell you that this 4 hour right here will level out, okay? Because you're outside the bands, the longer the time frame outside, the bigger the pullback. How many times has Chad said that? Okay, now let's fast forward it. It's going down. There ain't no doubt it's going down because it's outside the bands. Okay, UC up, GJ is down, and GC is down after a band bust. You got to have band bust. Band bust are it. Okay, but let's fast forward it. All right, let's fast forward it. Bands busted. Look at that. Look at that. Boom! Boy, look at that. Did it go up? Absolutely. And you know what? Look, I want to show you something right here. Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay, when this right here came in, because it's busted all the bands, busted all the bands. Okay, when that right there came in, okay, you don't have to take that first trade. Let it bust up. Take it up here. Okay, at the top of the hot bands. Look at that super. Because see, it's busted all these bands. It was definitely down. There is no doubt it's definitely down. Then you take it down. But of course, you could have took it up off the orange road until this right here showed up because it's busted the bands. Okay. That is a fantastic trade right there. You get that? 40 pips, man. It's easy. 40 pips you could have got. Easy trade. Very easy. See, right there. Because of that. See, this lets you know that these things will happen. Now, you had this right here, and you're getting a new form right there. Now, where will it take it? Down to there. That's where it takes it. Okay? It'd be lovely if it was a bad bust. That means it goes back up. Okay? But that's how you know. Okay? That's how you know that this will work against the trend. Plus, you had the 8-hour blue. It did not disappear for the new hour. Okay? Let's fast forward it some more. Okay? See? Right off of that. See that? Look at that. Just look at that. Look at that. That is one beautiful freaking trade, man, right there. Okay. But it's going to come down again because, see, you got these right here. Okay. Uh-oh. See? That's the reason why. What it did was, okay, now if you took it right off there, off the orange road right there, dadgummit. If you'd have took it up, because I told you it was a beautiful trade, and it was right there off the orange road, you could have took this trade right there, okay? Or you could have waited it out, and took the trade off the orange roads as soon as this right here turned red. That's all you had to do. That's all you had to do. You could have got 20 pips off of that. So easy. It's just unreal how fast it would have done it. See, it was definitely down. This is why right there. Outside. I told you it would flatten out. It did push it up, but that's all. It came straight down after this right here. Let me get the total eclipse of the heart. All right. After this right here came in, that right there came in, this right here came in, push up, push up, push up, outside. You got that? I mean, it is this simple. All you have to do is trust it. But the up move off of that was definitely one good one. That's three. It went for 15 minutes up. Okay. But you could have just not even worried about it. Sold it at the orange roads because that is your entries. If it's not at a band or at an orange road, okay, right here, right there, right there. Okay. If it's not at a band or an orange road, you got to take and know this. Okay. Now, if it's busted, it's definitely going back up. There's going to be a nice pullback. But that is your entries. Is off of bands and orange roads. That is your entry. Okay, like on the UC right here. Just look at that. I told you it was look, you got previous, active, active, and it had busted the daily with a previous kiss. That signal's still in play, even though it went down just like that. Well, that red, I didn't see that red, but the red is not as strong as the kiss. That was still a fantastic trade up. It went over 50 pips, huh? Over 50, freaking actually 60, huh? I mean, come on, come on. I mean, this is free money here, guys. Free freaking money. Look at that. Busted. You had a previous, it went back up again, and then went down because it busted that one, and busted this one. And what does it do? This happens. And you know what? This happens every stinking day. This is when trending arrows, non-trending arrows work. See, that's when they work. Non-trending arrows. That's when they work. That's when they work. When they're outside all them bands, them blues kick in like crazy. Them blues kick in like crazy. Look at that. Just look at that. You know, that was such a fantastic move up, over 60 pips, man. You know, I mean, just look at it. And all you do, like if it's going up like that, and you start here correlating, you buy it right there. That's all you do. You don't do nothing else. You just buy it right there because you trust, man, what the 1 and 4, all these things, because it's still long term telling you what these short terms are going to do. And you just go with the flow of it. That's all you do. Go with that flow. Go with that flow. Like down. Look, every time it came up, just sell it. Every time it came up, sell it because it's a flow going down, then up, then down, then up, then down. See, flow, flow, flow. Because you got these things, and then active. And it's the reason why it came in outside the bands, big time outside the bands, not just a little bit, big time. That's when a pullback happens. Now, if I'm going to show you something with you. Now, if we had another kiss right here off the daily, this daily right here, man, would skyrocket up even higher, and it did. It actually does later. It goes up higher, but after the pullback, because it busted the bands. You got to understand that's when non-trending arrows work the best, is when they bust those bands. Okay? That's when the blues really kick in. And you don't have to take the first entry. Wait for the second entry. Right here. Third entry. Right there. Because it's correlating up here. And then it goes right back down. Now these are trending blues. Okay? Trending blues. That's trending blues. So they'll kick in when this right here is busted. Or it hits it real solid. See, that's when they absolutely kick in. But I love a bust. That's what I really like. But see it, see how I touched it? Now it's trying to struggle against it. You got all these arrows kicking in. That is trending, but plus it's correlating with this number right there. Look at that. Look at that. It'll bust it first though. And then it will kick in like crazy. But this is how it works every single day of the week, guys. And you need to relax in these trades like Monday. Take the meds. Take the meds and relax in this. Because see, when you have previous signals like this with an active signal, okay, against a strong trend right here, what it does, it forms a bias down. That's when you are safely going against the trend, is because the signals provide the bias. You see that? It provides the bias. Like right here on the UC, up because your bias, the trend's big time down. It busted the bands, and then you get signals up. So when it comes down, you buy it. When it comes down, you buy it. Comes down, you buy it. And these orange rows come up and meet those candles. That's what they do. It's a flow. It just goes with it, with signals. These are trending signals. Trending. It's going to come down. It hit that, hit this. See? And that's what they do. But the trending signals give way more pips. Way more pips. Look at this. Look at that on the GC, man. You had a previous, then a yellow red shows up with an 8-hour up. What do you think it's going to do? It's going up. But you got to trust it. You got to know that that trade is 100% winner before I click that button. That way you won't never overtrade. Because I just showed you how to read that direction. You go by previous signals, active signals to get the story of it at the moment. Okay? And when they correlate and do the exact same thing as the other time frames, that's your trade. And you take it as close to an orange road or a BB band as you can. Get it as close. Now, mom switch trades, okay, is whenever you're going against a strong trend up with the signals. You need to wait for those moms to kick in. But like I said, you don't have to take the first move or second move. And Jazz is totally 1,000 times correct on it. You don't have to, okay, which he's been saying that now for years. First move right here, okay, first move, okay, first move's back there, but you could have took all this up off the BB band. Easy, 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 easy. See, now this right here, man, what it do? You had no arrows down, so it clipped it, went right back up, off the 5-minute BB band. As soon as that turned green, you're in like Flynn. That's tenors all day long right there, tenors. Okay, now, first move, second move, right here, right there. See, because you got it active, it's outside the daily, okay? And you know, we've been saying this now for many years. Many years. See, now it's coming back. Why did it come back? The first time, this is when it hits the orange road. That's pullback. Pullback. They do it all the time. 9 out of 10 times they're going to do it. Okay. But if you sell it down there, man, you've already lost that trade. It's lost. Okay. And then the pullback happens whenever it correlates with the orange road. I'm sorry, high BB bands, orange road, orange road. And on that trade, you don't have to take it directly at 53. You can just wait for the mom bars to turn red. That's all. That's all. And guys, this happens every single day of the week. It never stops. It never stops. It never stops. Okay? It never stops. It keeps going. It keeps going. Now, if it had not been outside the bands, let's go over here to this chart. Okay? Okay? This you can consider part of a BT2 stew trade right here. Okay? When it gets over the orange roads, okay, and it gets right here, okay, you can actually buy it, but you don't want to buy it now. This was your entry right there, okay? Because when you start getting the habit of buying it at the top of that 5-minute BB band without understanding the whole story, you're going to lose half your trades. Those 5-minute BB bands mean business. You do it on the pullback. And if you missed a trade, which I'm going to be honest with you, okay, I'm going to show you some entries right here, okay, on the Haas charts. All right. Let's see. Let's get the arrow. Okay, you see that right there? That's an entry. You see this red candle right there? That's an entry. Okay. Now, when you see this yellow right there, how does these yellows be so spot on? I don't know. But man, look at what it did. It just came down. Really nice too. And every time it came up, you could have sold it right there. But you don't even have to worry about selling it. You could have just waited for it and rebought it. Oh no, it's at the top. Yeah, it's going to do one more push and then come crashing down. Yeah, that's what it's going to do, no doubt. Man, that's just look at that. Just look at it. And look, that candle worked another candle. Okay, if we had not have had this and that, like I said, previous signals, this thing right here, man, would have showed me it was going to skyrocket. But just look at it. It is one beautiful setup. Okay. This is why you don't ever sell at the bottom. See that? Because doing another push, doing another push. This is a great entry down right there. It's at the top again. Wait for these right here to turn red, and all you have to do is sell it. I love it, man, when they get to the top and at the bottoms. See? I just love it. This is a wonderful thing, guys. But you have to trust it. You have to trust it. See, every single one at the top up here won. Every single one. That one and this one. And it goes down even more. But it's only going to go down to there. This is your low. This is your low. Then it goes back up. That's your low. See, that's how it works. But you got to get this into your mind. You got to get it burnt into your mind how active signals and previous signals work. This is BT Stew's 5-minute BB band trades. I want you to read this every single day, and with Jazz's hash chart entries, with his directional videos, okay, memorize this chart with this flow because he's spot on. Okay, memorize it and practice it. Because if you do that, I'm gonna tell you what's going to happen. And do 1 to 2 trades a day. Monday is cured. See, Monday is cured. He doesn't have bungo syndrome no more. He's cured. He's relaxed. He's relaxed. He comes in, trades. He doesn't have to come and chat no more, asking everybody, man, where direction's going to go, and this and that. Is it still going to go up? Is it still going to go down? He just relaxes, man, sees his one setup and goes. That's something too, man. Everybody's trying to get all these different formulas, all these different setups going all at once, and you ain't even conquered the first setup yet. I've been saying that for a year and a half. Conquer the one setup first before you do anything else. Once you conquer that one setup, you're consistently winning. Even if you lose a couple, you're still consistently winning. That is the goal of you. You get that? That's the goal. That's why you calm it down to 1 to 2 trades. Monday's doing it. He's doing it. What about you? Can you do it? Take ownership of this. This is your business. This is your job. This is you. Take ownership of it. I love you guys. That's the reason why I'm doing this video. I want you to understand what this actually means to you. This means your life can change. Your whole life can change. Wonder what happened there. That was wild, wasn't it? Every single day this right here happens when I'm showing you right here. Every single day this happens while I'm showing you right here. Every day. It doesn't matter what the date is. You can go back to a year and a half videos. It still does the same thing. Does the same thing. Does the same thing, guys. And I hope, man, this right here helps you. I hope you get how you trade previous signals. I hope you get how you take and understand how blues work. You get that? I love you guys. Demo. Take Jazz's videos to heart and calm it down to 1 to 2 trades. When you see that one setup, take it. That's it. Calm it down. If not, we'll visit this same conversation. I keep saying that. I've been saying it for a year and a half. Yeah. And keep visiting the same conversation. Most of you do know how to trade. MT is exactly correct. Most of you do know how to do this. And it's not that hard. Okay? Your biggest issue is, man, you're not calm. You're trying to take 5 trades and don't know if half of them are going to win or not. That's over trading. That's over trading. That is over trading. You get that? Before you take that trade, you know that trade wins. Before you click that mouse, that trade already won. Because you followed the system. You followed the golden ticket. You followed Jazz's hash entries. You followed BT's PDF. You followed it. One system only, though. One system only. You conquer it. You conquer it. It's kind of like baseball. I'm not a big baseball fan, but I do know this one thing. Okay. If they throw a curveball, you know how many times they practice that curveball before they ever pitch it to anyone? They practice it and 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 practice it until they've conquered that pitch. It's fact. Doesn't matter what your opinions are. It's fact in baseball. But that goes along with everything. Everything. Doesn't matter. If you want to be excellent, man, you got to take and start off. Crawl, then walk, then run. Crawl, walk, and run. In that order. Crawling is doing 1 to 2 trades a day, taking one setup only every day. One setup. If it don't happen, you don't trade. And you don't get mad about it either. You don't get mad if you don't get 100 pips. You don't get mad if you only get 5. Look, Who cares? A win's a win, man. Get it in your mind that that is true. Then when you get in your mind that is true, then other things will come after you've conquered that. But first, and I keep saying this, God, I keep saying this, you got to conquer that one thing first. Love you guys. And I am going to take and go to church. Y'all be blessed in the name of Jesus. And I will holla, holla at y'all tomorrow.